Right, hello everyone, welcome to the first live stream of the evening. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. Let's get this back on. There we go. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Let's wait for everyone to hop back into the live stream. It's going right wrong tonight. Yeah, let's wait for everyone to jump back into the live stream. Here we go. There we go, we're live. Yeah, that's good. This time I won't show my address. There we go, shine bright like a diamond. Join the live stream. Thanks for joining. Sorry about that, guys. So if you're just watching the live stream now and maybe it's not live anymore, you're watching it later on. I went live for about 20 minutes and I did one unboxing. I did a second unboxing and revealed an address in it. Now, luckily it wasn't my address. It's an address I use for YouTube content creators when they want to post me stuff, but it's still an address that I don't really want being public. So I decided to stop the live stream that I'd done for 20 minutes and delete it. And, you know, it's just not worth it. So I'm waiting for everyone to hop back into the live stream. And I'll discuss very briefly what I've already unboxed, and then I'll go straight back into the second unboxing. So, the Stack Collector, hey bro, thanks for coming back in, mate. Sorry about that. Lee Proda said, only your good friends will be cool. Yeah, I'm not worried. You guys are all legends. So it's, it was more really for later on if it went public, when the video went public, and, you know, I get sometimes 500 plus views, and there's a lot of people to see an address. So, yeah. Like I said, it wasn't my personal address because I don't use that. I use someone I know, their address, but it's not fair for me to really publicly leave that address out like that when I have all my bullion on show. It's just not good. So appreciate you coming back into the live stream. I'm a bit ill, so I'm going to blame that on my my incompetence there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this second unboxing. So let's get back to it. So Lee said, only your good friends will be cool. Yeah, the Candy Floss King said, ha 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 ha. That was a big oops then. Right back to the coding. Yeah, it was a big oops. Okay, guys. Right, 7 people back in the live stream. So if you missed the first part of the live stream and you're watching this later on, it's come and gone, and now you're watching it after it's been live. I unboxed this wonderful 1922 peace dollar, which was sent to me from Cranky Stacker. And he used the Stack Collector to correlate and get that piece to me. And it was also from Millard Jewelry and Coins. So really, really kind of all three counterparts there to get this coin to me. It's a 1922 peace dollar from the United States. And it's my very first American piece. And I absolutely love it because I like the American stuff. I really would like an American banknote one day. And one day when I'm feeling flush, I'd like to add some American banknotes to the collection stack as well, as you guys are making me become a little bit of a collector. So anyway, let's get on with the second unboxing. Now, I did start the unboxing, and this time I'm going to make sure I don't flip it around and show the address. This is from Cobra Stacker, I believe. And as you all know, I had this 1 kilogram silver Britannia coin. I broke it, as many of you will know. I filmed a video on how I tried to buy a new capsule, but the Royal Mint didn't want to sell me one. And the one I bought from a shop took months to come. The customer service was really poor, and it turned out the capsule wasn't the right size anyway, so completely useless. Cobra Stacker then messaged me and said, hey bro, give me a call when you get a second. So I called him. He said, look mate, I've got a spare capsule I want to give you because I can see you're having a bit of trouble getting a 1 kilogram capsule for your lovely Britannia. So I'm going to send you one. So that's what I believe this is. And without further ado, I'm going to unbox this, and I'm not going to show my address. So the Stack Collector said, I think it was out of Cranky's own stack pal. He just wanted his local LCS to get a shout out, buddy. Oh, okay, thank you for the update. Yeah, that's really good to know. So the coin was from Cranky Stacker, and he wanted to shout out his local LCS to get a shout out, which is absolutely fair enough. So big shout out to Cranky Stacker. I'll be sending him a message after this to personally thank him for giving me that lovely 1922 peace dollar. Let's get this unboxed. I'm going to really try not to show my address or the other person's address because I don't want to be doing that. How cool of it was, how cool was it of the Cranky Stacker to do that? got, tell you what, Cobra Stacker's packaged this well. You'd think there's 1 ounce of gold in here or something like that. No one's getting into this. You can tell he works in the security business, can't you? Because he didn't want anyone getting into this. Not even me. Christ. It doesn't help that my blade's really blunt. Hi, Stephen. Welcome to the live stream, mate. Thanks for joining. This is a really random live stream. Off the cuff. Right. Let's try and... There we go. Perfect. Look at that. Well packaged. Get rid of that box. We don't want an address reveal again. Whee! And we've got another capsule here. Massive shout out to Cobra Stacker. He sent me a free capsule. And I'll make sure I won't drop this one. I hope this one fits. Yeah, look at that. That's going to fit. Look at the difference. A massive crack to there. Here we go. Let's get this open. Hi, Stephen. Hope you're all right, mate. We're just doing 2 unboxings. We've done 1. Now this is the second one. Big shout out to Cobra for sending me this. Here we go. I'm not even going to use gloves. There we go. Let's get that beast out of there. Let's chuck that capsule on the floor and place this in the new... Yeah, it's clean. Let's place this in the new capsule. Whee! Here we go. Dude, thank you so much. Look at that. I've now got a capsule that is not broken and is airtight and sealed. Thank you so much, Cobra. Mate, you're an absolute legend. Stat Collector said, don't break it. And Ray said, Cobra's a good lad. Yeah, he certainly is. And Stat Collector said, hey Ray, Cobra's awesome, pal. Lee said, possibly best live ever. Don't drop that massive bit of plastic. Stephen also said, don't drop it. Mate, do you know how happy I am to have a capsule that's not busted up? This 1 kilogram Silver Britannia cost me £912. So to have it for months, I've had it for like 3 months probably in that broken capsule, has not best pleased me, to be honest with you. And now I've got it in this capsule again. It feels solid, it feels substantial. I'm really pleased. And I'm going to treasure this piece even more and look after it. This one I'm not going to drop. I'm going to hold on to it for dear life. And it's also a bit special as well because it's from Cobra Stacker. So really, really cool. Massive shout out to Cobra. I'm going to put the Stat Collector, Cobra Stacker and Cranky Stacker's channel in the link of this description once I've been live as a thank you to you guys. So go and check out their channels. Now, on the topic of coins, with my lovely new capsule from Cobra, I am considering going to the live meetup in London, which I know Cobra Stacker and Stat Collector want to go to. It's for the coin show in London, and it's a good opportunity to have an actual meetup with you guys face to face. I don't want to do a face reveal on YouTube. It's not my goal. I'm not really interested in showing my face purely for the reason that I have, you know, bullion and as an investment, and I need to take precautions. But I've made some good friends through YouTube, and I haven't even met you guys. You know, you've got 365, Stat Collector, Cobra, Lead, Silver Stacker. I mean, the list goes on. But to meet some of you that I speak to on almost a daily basis in person who share the same passion of investing and the same mindset, that would be so cool. So I know the Stat Collector and Cobra have spoken about it a lot in the live stream. They want to go to the coin show, meet up, maybe wander around and do their own thing, and then maybe go for some lunch afterwards or go for some dinner and just, you know, have a real nice chat and a catch up. So I haven't officially said I'm going yet. I know it's in 9th of September or something like that, the beginning of September, but I am definitely considering it, that's for sure. I think if I go, I would probably take my partner. Would you want to go? She's nodding.
Shopping.
Yeah, she wants to go shopping. So I'll be shopping for bullion. She'll be shopping for clothes, no doubt. So yeah, I would love to meet the Stat Collector and Cobra in person. That would be really nice. And again, it's not really a face reveal because it's a personal thing. I would just request that if any pictures are taken, that they're not shared publicly through social media, so I can remain faceless as future investments until maybe one day when I decide to do that, which I can't see happening. Lee said, I'm not allowed out of Wales, hee hee. You have to ask if you're allowed out, mate. It'd be nice to meet you. Stephen said, I don't want to show mine either, but that's because I'm ugly. Mate, I'm ugly as well. That's why I don't want to show it either, but you know, yeah, got to do what you got to do. The Stack Collector said, we'll smuggle you out, Lee, mate. Yeah, we'll smuggle you out. You know, John, one of our viewers, he's got a nice yacht. We can all jump on the yacht and travel from around the coast of England. Well, actually, it doesn't make sense because London's bang on in the centre of England. But yeah, would be pretty cool. I'm just over the moon that I've got a new capsule. How cool is that? Completely sealed. Now, isn't it interesting that this hasn't milk spotted as well? You've got the 1 ounce coins that have completely milk spotted. They've gone cloudy, they've gone yellow, and yeah, they've got milk spots all over them. And yet this 1 kilogram Silver Britannia, which I've had out of the capsule quite a lot, hasn't got a milk spot on it. Now, I'm not going to lie, it has gone ever so slightly cloudy, but there's not a milk spot on it. It's just kind of lost that new sheen to it. Maybe that's because I've held it quite a few times, and you know, I know silver's easily tarnishable and it's a bit delicate, isn't it, silver? But interesting that there isn't actually a single milk spot occurring on this, yet on my 1 ounce bullion pieces they're covered in milk spots. I do wonder if that's because I'm putting those 1 ounce coins in the inserts with the felt around the outside, and I wonder if that like traps moisture and doesn't help. I'd like to know what your thoughts are on that, but yeah, I'm still buying silver. I'm going to move on to getting some silver bars. You know, I was going to fill up my coin capsule case with 96 coins. I think the bottom row, which is 4 or 5 pockets of 8, I'm going to fill up with silver bars, and then the 2 rows above that I'll continue to fill with coins. So it will give me a nice mix between coins and bars. I still own many more coins than bars in terms of silver, but I would like to fill the bottom row, which has I think 4 or 5 pockets which hold 7 bars each if I get them in at a nice angle. So I could end up having a nice little silver bar stack as well. So that's on my plan, because I know the bars don't really milk spot or go cloudy, because I'm just sick of the Britannias and the coins going cloudy. I'm still going to buy them because I think it's not going to really affect the selling value in the future, because silver, I think general bullion is just going to be sold and bought for its weight value anyway as a bullion piece. It's not like they're proof. But yeah, I'm going to also go for some silver bars as well. Ray said, I'd like to come, but I'll be in Ireland on my holidays. Oh, very nice. I've never been to Ireland myself, but I know a few people that have been there and do enjoy going to Ireland. So we've got 6 people in the live stream, not that many. It was a very off-the-cuff live. And it's a Saturday evening after all. People are out doing bits and bobs and that. But yeah, hope you guys are all alright. What else is going on in the investment world? S&P 500 is not performing great at the moment. For the first time since I've ever held it as an investment, it's actually fallen to nearly below what I've invested. Today it was about 4 pence or £4. I think it was 4 pence. 4 pence below, just above what I've invested. So very, very on the edge there with the S&P 500. I must have started investing in a high period of time with its price being strong. It's obviously pulling back a little bit. But I have complete faith in the S&P 500 because in the last 20 years, I believe it hasn't made a loss. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think that's right. And I think the average yield is like 14%, not including if you work inflation with that, but just on the basis of its average yield, it's like 14% or something. So yeah, I have faith that it will pull back, especially as a long-term investment. The Stat Collector said, if you go to the coin fair, is there any specific coins you'll be looking for? Yes, I'll be looking for silver bars. I'll be looking for Perth Mint Dragon bars. I do need to email Cobra Stacker and see if he'll sell me some of his, maybe the week after next, when I've got some cash for him. If he doesn't, that's fine. But when I go to the coin show, I think I'll be getting some silver bars. Maybe Una and the Line. I'd like to add some of those to the stack, but I think there will be a bit of a premium on those. I won't buy any gold, but I will buy silver for sure. But I am very like picky on where I buy it from. I want to make sure it's genuine. So any coin sellers, I'll be making sure that there's guarantees that it's a genuine precious metal and I'm not buying fraudulent. I know that's probably very unlikely because it's a regulated coin show, I'm sure, and stuff like that. But you know, when you're spending say £50 on a 1 ounce Una and the Lion bar, I want to make sure I'm getting a genuine piece. So providing it all checks out, I'll be picking up some silver pieces for sure. Probably more silver bars than anything. But what would you be buying, Stack Collector? If you go, obviously you're a collector, what will you be looking for collecting pieces? Anything in particular? Stack Collector said, it will come back, mate. And yes, Ray, it's Friday, buddy. Yeah, because Ray said, I'd like to come, but I'll be in Ireland on my holidays. I thought it was Friday. Oh, lovely. God, I could do have a drink. My throat is very sore. But yeah, let's take that piece there and pop that back up. What are your thoughts on the 1 kilogram silver Britannias? Would you ever buy one? I mean, I know it's an obscene amount of money. £1,000 essentially these days if you want to pick one of these up for one of these. But at the end of the day, it's a kilo of silver. It's a good store of wealth. I know silver's a lot more volatile in terms of its price, but I think the industrial uses of silver are going to see it increase in the next decade. At least I hope so, because I've sunk some money into it for sure. But yeah, I love it. I don't think I'll buy another one, even though I hate having just one piece of something. I like at least duos, but it's a lot of money to spend, and it was a very off-the-cuff purchase. Maybe one day I'll sell all of my silver and dump it all into gold, who knows, but for now I'm going to continue adding to the silver stack here and when I can. The Stack Collector said, amazing coasters. Yeah, the Future Investments coaster over there. And I've got the Cobra Stacker coin here as well, in pride and place on my backdrop. This backdrop doesn't actually get featured that much at the moment because I have the new setup for my videos. And to be honest with you, it's proving to be quite good. The videos are doing well. They're performing really well, getting, you know, 500 to 800 views a video now. Apart from my latest one, but yeah, they've been performing really well because of my new setup. But I think what I do is I'll keep all of this as a backdrop for my live streams, because I feel like it's homage to all of you guys sending me pieces and stuff like that. Lee said, I'm sure you boys will spend thousands at the coin fair. God, I don't plan on spending thousands, but a few £100, yeah, for sure. 300 quid, I feel like I could pick up, you know, some premium silver bars. You know, let's say Una and the Lion, I reckon they're probably a £50 silver bar now. Probably more. So you could get, you know, 4 for 200 quid. Oh, my throat is sore. Stack Collector said, I'm going to try not to Lee, mate. Yeah, we'll see. I know Stack Collector is a massive fan of adding to the collection stack. One day I'd like to see a full stack video on your complete collection pieces, mate. That'd be really interesting. Stephen said, 10 ounce is the maximum weight I'll go up to. Yeah, that's fair. To lock in so much money into one size bullion piece is a massive commitment. You know, there's basically £1,000 locked into this, essentially. You know, and if you wanted to liquidate it, you've got to sell the whole piece. So you can't, you know, unlike 1 ounce coins, you can break them off and sell individual pieces. You can't do that with these kilo pieces, because you're only going to get the total value out of it, so you lose your whole investment. So you've got to be really committed if you do buy these, and there's no doubt there's a bit of a premium to them. Ray said, it's a great time to buy at the moment with the present dip, but a kilo coin would not be for me at the moment, but if it was a bargain I might be tempted. Yeah, the dip is really interesting, isn't it? Really interesting. I would like to pick up some pieces, but honestly I don't have the cash available right now. I've got, you know, money, but I don't have cash available for that investment. I'm having to wait until I get the funds in a week or so, but then I'm going to be buying, I don't know, maybe 4 1 ounce silver bars. Hopefully I can nick some off Cobra Stacker. Stack Collector said, I'm going to be like a kid in a toy shop. I'd love to buy a sovereign, but I'm scared of buying gold because I don't know how to test it. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Like, I want to buy pieces at the coin show, but I kind of wish like Tabex Bullion was there or something and they had their own stall, because then I could buy direct from them. And you know, like, it's a good way to know you're getting genuine precious metals. But yeah, it's going to be interesting for sure. I hope I do go, because I feel like it would be an opportunity missed if I don't. On another note, aside from investing, I was thinking about going and seeing the Meg 2, you know, the film of Jason Statham, about the Megalodon 2. The reason I go to a cinema near me is because it's super cheap, unlike Cineworld in England, which is super expensive. You can go to the cinema near me for about £3, and it's a really good cinema. So it's a really fun evening out to go to the cinema and watch a film. But I'm feeling quite rough, I'm not going to lie to you. This live stream was completely random. And I didn't expect to do it because I feel rough. But like I said, I didn't really want to film content because I have to research. I set my camera angles up, I set the lighting. It's all very specific. And it takes a lot of time, and then you upload, you edit, you put your descriptions. It's a lot of work. You promote it. Whereas with the live stream, I can just get some precious metals out, do some unboxings and have some fun. And yeah, I thought, why not do that? And I love interacting with you guys. It's a shame that I had to cancel the first live stream because the Stack Collector did me a lovely donation super chat of £5. And it's a shame that you can't see it now, because it's nice for people to be able to see that, you know, you've been generous and that you're willing to do that for me, which is very, very kind. I would never ever ask for it. But I feel a bit guilty that I had to end the live stream because it doesn't show your wonderful generosity. But yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, the Stack Collector donated £5, so very kind of you, mate. Lee said old sovereigns will be cheap. Old sovereigns will be cheap. Interesting. What makes you think they'll be cheap? Stack Collector said, I enjoyed the first one, talking about the Megalodon. Yeah, I'm just looking on my laptop now, actually. And Meg 2 it's called. I enjoyed the first one too. I thought it was good CGI. I thought it was good acting, good story. You know, those films can be quite hit and miss, but it was a good one. So, I don't know, do you want to go and see the Megalodon 2 on Sunday?
Yeah.
Just took some throat spray. Numbs the throat for that throat pain.
Later.
Thanks.
Don't drink straight away.
Cheers. Stack Collector said, it's all good, buddy. You're very welcome, pal. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Lee said, nice one, Stack Collector. So, yeah. What else? I like the topic that Stack Collector and Cobra spoke about in one of their first live streams. It got very, very philosophical about ancient history, the Egyptians, aliens, the government. Man, that was one of the best live streams I've ever watched. I remember I went out for a walk with the dog, and normally I walk him for about half an hour to 40 minutes. And this particular live stream that you guys did, I put my headphones on, couldn't see the video because I needed to concentrate walking Tommy. But I put the phone in my pocket, had my headphones in, and I was listening to you guys like a podcast, and that was so enjoyable. I walked Tommy for ages, and it made me thought, why don't we just try and get a podcast like, you know, like, I don't know how some of you guys watch my videos, but when I'm watching 365, Stack Collector, or some of my favourite YouTubers, 2 is one, I try to watch the actual video when I'm like sitting down at my desk and I'm doing the business. But, you know, sometimes life you're busy and I'm trying to make lunch, cook dinner, sort Tommy out. And I don't want to miss the content. So what I do is I get my laptop on my phone and I play the video and I rest it on the side, so I can glance at the video and see what's going on, but in the background I'm actually listening to the video. So I do that a lot, actually, very regularly, and I did it with Cobra Stacker's latest video that was like 20 minutes long while I was making my lunch last night. it's really enjoyable. And I just think it's a really good idea. Like, you could create a podcast, couldn't you? And you know, these like podcast interviews where you see people like interviewing each other. That would be really cool. I guess when we do joint live streams, it's essentially that anyway. But let me know how you guys watch my videos. Do you sometimes play one of the videos and leave it on in the background while you're doing something else, like listening to what I've got to say, or do you sit there and watch the video like right down? I know my videos aren't that long. They're normally between 6 and 10 minutes, so it's probably not a video that you would put on in the background and go and do stuff. But when you've got videos like Cobra Stacker and sometimes a Stack Collector's videos going 20 minutes plus, it makes sense to be able to do that. And you still get to enjoy it just as much because you're really taking it in. Lewis Walsh, welcome to the live stream. You said, love the videos, man. Been watching for a couple of months now. Been a great help as around the time I found you on YouTube, I just started stacking myself. Oh, that's amazing. I think that's the first time I've ever seen you comment as well, Lewis. So, big shout out to you. Thank you for being in the background, watching my videos. I appreciate your support, and it means a lot. I love hearing that. It makes me the happiest when I hear people are benefiting from my videos, because that's really what I started it for. When you go back to my early videos, it was me just trying to share some knowledge on this wonderful investment of precious metals that kind of blew my mind when I discovered it. I couldn't believe that not more people knew about it, even now. Stephen said, I watch them. Thanks, Stephen. I appreciate you sitting down and really taking some time to actually sit and watch them. Lewis said, keep up the hard work, bud. Yeah, thank you, mate. I'm not going to lie, it is very hard work. Any YouTube content creator will know this, especially ones that are consistent. It is a graft. It takes a lot of time, especially to get monetized. Holy moly. I thought once I got monetized, that was it. You're over the hard part. But it's got harder since I've become monetized, because as the channel grows, your reputation grows and your quality grows. So therefore, you have to try and keep your quality to that same level, because it's not about losing views or losing subscribers. I care about what you guys watch. You know, I appreciate your time is valuable, and I don't want to just churn out quantity over quality, because I don't want you guys to sit down and go, I'm going to watch Future Investments. I enjoy his content. And then by the end of like halfway through, you're like, this video is crap. He's talking rubbish. He's wasted my time. I want you guys to get something out of every single video. So that's why it is quite hard work. Now, the way I do that, I write down before every video. I do my research, and I write like a bullet point system down. I write the title, and then I write the subject, and then I try and write down, am I surpassing what I promised in the video? So if I said in the title of the video, $2,000 gold coin unboxing, I then do a question to myself, have I unboxed a $2,000 piece or something worth that value? If the answer is yes, then I try and give more through that. So I try and add more to the video, so you're getting more than what you initially clicked on, because I want you to enjoy it. So yeah, appreciate your support, but it is certainly a lot of work. Feeling a little bit better now. My partner's just given me some antiseptic throat spray. I've got a mug here, which I'm sure the Stack Collector will like. It's got Spitfires on. My favourite plane in the whole wide world. That's a Hurricane, but oh, it's hot. There's a Spitfire. I don't actually drink coffee or tea, but I've got some strepsil stuff in there. So yeah, proper man flu right now. But yeah, 13 people in the live stream, 7 likes. Thank you for supporting. What else is there to talk about going on in the financial world at the moment? You know, I'm saving for my buy-to-let. It's taking me longer than I thought. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to get it done really by the end of January 2025. But realistically, I think that's a bit tight. It's going to be looking probably more like June, July 2025. But hey, at the end of the day, at least I'm working towards a goal. Hi, Trez. Future has amazing content. Appreciate that, mate. Love your support. Always watched all my videos. Means a lot. Absolute legend. Trez and the Stack Collector. Those guys have been around for a while. Stephen, I did my first video for a few years. This week I thought I'd be nervous, but I kind of enjoyed doing it. Wow, have you uploaded it? I haven't seen it. Let me know, and I'll make sure after this live stream I'll go and check it out and give you some support. Well done though, Stephen. It does take some nerves getting around doing your first videos. Lewis said, always a good watch for me, very helpful, and you always put me onto Tavex. I had not heard of them before and have now made a few orders. That's awesome, mate. Really cool. Have you used the discount code at all? I know it's only on selected Bullion, but I don't know if anyone's actually placed an order yet with my discount code. Which is really cool. If you do, I'm happy if you guys get more discount, because they're already one of the cheapest Bullion dealers. Stack Collector, I know you like my comment. Stephen said, yes, it's up, Future Investments. Oh, awesome. I will make sure I go and check that out, Stephen, because I don't want to miss your video. I'm actually going to your channel right now as we speak. 10-ounce Germania World Fair of Money silver round. You weren't lying. It's your first video in 3 years. That's crazy. You started your channel in 2014 and your most viewed video has 166 views. It says, I'm a silver sissy. Got a nice silver stack though. Very nice. I'll be watching that. Let's see who's commented on your video. Lee, Jim, GS Metals, Comdog, Ace Bullion, Silver Wolverine, Donald. I'll be commenting on that as well. Very cool, mate. Well done for getting a video up. I'll definitely give that a watch too, Stephen, mate. Awesome. Love the support in this community. So yeah, interesting about the coin show. I'm really up for going out for dinner if I do go. I don't really want to go all the way to London, say hello to you guys, and then sort of just go home. I'd like to actually go out for a nice dinner or some lunch, or, you know, make a real day of it. So I don't know if anyone else is planning on going to Stack Collector. I know it's you and Cobra. Has anyone else confirmed that they're going? Let me know, because be interesting if there's a bit of a squad of us. You guys will get to see what Future Investment really does look like. Whether you've seen what I look like somehow already, I don't know, but probably not. I'm so happy with this capsule. What a legend Cobra is. You just gifted it to me. What a legend. What a legend. Awesome. Gonna have to take good care of it. Does look nice, doesn't it, this coin? Crazy to think that's a kilogram of silver. That's a lot of silver. Be interesting to see how the value of that increases over the years. It's not a specific design or anything, but still cool. Nightwalker57, welcome to the live stream, said, I'm new to stacking, more by accident than design. Been a really interesting journey so far. Your channel and others have provided some good insight. That's awesome. Love that we've been able to provide some insight to the world of precious metals and investing. I do like to vary it, not just only on bullion and precious metals, but things like, you know, property, S&P 500, how to save money, how to budget your money, all that sort of stuff. That's why I called the channel Future Investments. There's a lot of channels out there called collectors, you know, silver channels, gold channels. The reason I called it Future Investments was so I wasn't stuck to like a specific genre. I always wanted it to be about all range of investments, hence the name Future Investments. So Stack Collector said, yes mate, creative precious metals, oh wicked, and Gold Digger Dave too, awesome. So that's you, Cobra, creative precious metals, Gold Digger Dave too, and possibly me. So 5 of us so far, if I do go. Ray Stacker Squad, love that. Steve said, made it off work just in time. Thanks for tuning in, mate, appreciate it. And Lewis said, buy to let. Now this is a topic I like talking about. Buy to let is a good idea. Was one of the best decision I'd done, so definitely keep that to that plan. I actually haven't yet. I did try to every time, but couldn't figure out where to enter it. Haha. So I ended up emailing us, and then they told me they would definitely use in the future. Oh, okay. All you got to do is when you go to the basket, there's an option that says add a gift card. And you just add Future Investments in there. The code is in the description of all of my videos. Interesting that you've got buy-to-let properties. Would you be willing to share more information on that? How long you've had your buy-to-lets and how many you have? Is it stressful? Is it quite a hands-off investment? Have you had a good or a bad experience with it? I'm glad you recommend it, because it gives me reassurance that I'm on the right path to doing that. It's just a shame that it takes me a while to save the money. You know, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm able to save quite a lot of money a month, but the money I need is pretty substantial amount of cash. I could sell the Nissan and I could do it right now with what I've already got, but I don't want to do that. I want to get my first one from pure saving alone, and then see how it is, and then maybe, very, very big maybe, sell the Nissan and buy a second one straight away. Because then I could go in the space of 1 year from having no buy-to-lets to 2, which would be quite a cool achievement, I think. 14 people in the live stream, 8 likes. Thank you for coming in on a Saturday evening. Hope you're all doing well. As I say, I'm a bit fluey at the moment, and please bear with me if I'm being a bit dull tonight. I'm just here to have a relaxed chat, nothing too strenuous. A bit like 365 does with his whiskey videos, and Stack Collector and Cobra. They always have nice relaxed chats, and that's what I'm here to do today. You can put the live stream on in the background while you're doing whatever you're doing, and just, yeah, enjoy the live, enjoy the chat. We can talk about whatever you like. Doesn't have to be investments. It can be whatever you want. I did start watching the Tyson Fury documentary on Netflix last night, only episode 1. A bit of episode 2. Quite good, actually. They seem really humble. He's, worth millions and millions and millions of pounds, and he drives around in an old battered car. They're really humble. It's really refreshing to see that you can become successful and stay grounded. On another note, I'm actually trying to get back into the Xbox a little bit. I don't play the Xbox that much anymore. I cancelled my membership for online, but my brother asked me if he wanted to play Call of Duty with me today, so I'm doing an update for that. So if any of you actually do want to play Xbox with me, I'll be up for that. If you want to join me on playing some Call of Duty, let me know and I'll give you my gamer tag, and we can actually play. I'm not worried about that. That would be quite fun to play with some of you guys. So if you do play the Xbox and you want to add my gamer tag, let me know. I can always jump in a party chat with you. Lee Parola said, I want your Z. I do love it, mate. I'm not going to lie to you. Now I've got the new garage door. It makes my life a lot easier getting the car in and out. It's just a shame that the weather is a bit poor. It's actually filthy at the minute. I feel a little bit guilty. She's in the garage covered in grime. You could actually run your finger through the dirt right now, which is unlike me. But I've just had low enthusiasm for cleaning it. But I love it. It's a 350 horsepower, rear-wheel drive, manual sports car. 2016 plate, Recaro bucket seats, titanium tip burnt exhausts, matte bronze powder coated wheels, xenon headlights, versing camera. It's the real deal. Pretty quick. I'm not going to tell you what sort of speeds I've done in it, but they're not slow speeds, that's for sure. I drive it in fits and starts. It's my weekend car, so I try and keep the miles low on it, but I really enjoy it when I do drive it, as I say, because it's not my daily. I'm fortunate enough that I can keep it in the garage and look after it. Lewis said, I got my first one 5 years ago and then my second one around lockdown, as I saw that they made no stamp duty law for buying your second property for just a small time, so it was a great opportunity to save money. Wow, that's amazing, Lewis. First one 5 years ago and then the second one during lockdown. So you bought them within a couple of years of each other. You must do quite well for yourself. I would love to talk about it more, but I can only type a certain amount of characters, so it would get long. I just heard you play Xbox and now I've just got back into it myself 2 weeks ago. Oh, awesome, mate. Yeah, as I say, I used to play it a lot back in the day, but since I ever started YouTube, it takes up 80% of my time, and I stopped playing, to be honest with you, and I missed playing. And funnily enough, my brother messaged me today. He said, are you home? I said, no, I'm at work. He said, I wanted to play Call of Duty. Did you want to hop on? I said, actually, I cancelled my Game Pass because I don't play it, and I didn't see why I should be paying $10.99 a month. And he said, well, actually, you don't need Game Pass for Call of Duty. It's free online. So I was like, what result? So I'm reinstalling it, and as we speak, it's installing right now, and I'll be jumping on maybe this weekend, definitely this weekend. So if you want to hop on Xbox with me, it can happen. I'm totally up for that. I don't really play that much anymore, so I'm trying to get back into it. So I'd love to be able to play with some of you guys away from YouTube, have a bit more of a personal, relaxed session. So if you do want to play, Lee, just let me know and I'll give you my game tag. Lee said, I'll have to send vids of my Skyline. Have you got a Skyline? I don't remember you saying that you had one. What Skyline have you got? Have you still got it? That's amazing. My dream is to have an R32 GTR or a S15, which I used to have with a R32 GTR engine. in terms of Nissans anyway. I've got one other car that I'd love, but yeah. What Skyline is it, Lee? R32, R33, R34? Lee Walsh said, have to jump on one time and would be easier for a headset talk. Yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah, I'm up for that. Just let me know and I'll give you my gamer tag. And we can game away. Steve, the Joker Bruce said, unfortunately, I switched to PC gaming when I have time. Project Zomboid mostly. Funnily enough, I also play the PC. I came away from Xbox quite a while ago and I've got into PC recently. I've been playing War Thunder. I love playing as the Spitfires, as you can tell from my Spitfire mug. So I played War Thunder quite a bit. Well, I haven't played it for a week or two, to be fair. But when I do play it, I go quite a bit on it. But I've not heard of Project Zomboid, actually. Very interesting. How are you getting on, Stack Collector, with your house move? Is it settled now? Have you managed to get everything unpacked, found places for your bow and arrow and your archery and that stuff and your fishing gear? Have you settled in nicely? And have you guys taken opportunity of the lower prices of silver and gold right now? Let me get it up, the price. Let's see how it's doing. Silver this week is down gold is down £24. Unbelievable. 1.63%. It's currently at £1,483 spot price. It's really down. If you're wanting to buy gold, now is definitely a good time to buy. And silver is down 0.7. Silver's come back from its low back to the sort of medium where it normally sits. So not too bad. But gold is definitely looking quite low. So a really good time to enter into buying some gold. I know Tabex Bullion are going to be sending me the 1 ounce Perth Mint 2023 gold Dragon Bar coin. I emailed them and said, look, I love that. Could you send it to me? And they said, yeah, we're going to send it to you. So that'll be on review soon. I'm going to be absolutely hammering the content on that because that will be without a doubt one of the most exciting pieces I've ever reviewed. If it wasn't for the fact that it's not capital gains tax exempt, I'll buy one. I absolutely love it. It would be no doubt my favourite piece. Stephen said, I was a biker, but I'm way too old and blind as a bat. LOL. Unfortunately, it happens to most of us, mate, I'm afraid. But I know you've been stacking a very long time, Stephen. I was watching Cobra and CPM's live stream, and I think they were talking about you being one of the longest stackers in the community, if I'm right. What bikes did you ride, though, when you did ride back in the day? Ray said, good chance of getting a Sovereign for around £375. Yeah, definitely. Good time to buy right now. As I say, gold price is low, low, low. Steve the Joker Bruce said, good time to scoop up some of those 5 grand bars. Yeah, it is actually. I think you can use a discount code on those as well. So not only is it cheap, you're getting a better deal with the discount code. So yeah, 13 people in the live stream. Thanks for spending the time with me on your Saturday evening. I appreciate it. Let me know what you're doing. Are you at home? Are you at work? Are you in your spare room? Are you in the lounge? Are you in the bedroom? Are you in the kitchen? What are you doing? I'd love to know a bit more about you guys and what you're up to. It's nice to hear more about you and get, more information about you guys, because all I get to see is a name and what you tell me. So it's really nice when I get to have a bit more information so I can put more of a personality to a name. Oh, Christ, it's still Friday. God, I am not with it today. Holy shit. It's still Friday. You guys can tell I'm not with it. My mind's all over the place at the minute. It's not even Saturday. I mean, I'm happy because it means I've got an extra day than I thought I had. I only finished work today. I don't even know how I know why I think that. Because when I got home from work, I had a nap. And, when you have a nap, sometimes it makes you feel like it's the next day. I think that's what it was. My last bike was a Kawasaki ZZR 600. Awesome. My neighbour, actually, he he had a motorbike and he's got no leg because he had an accident. He got his leg taken off. So pretty crazy. Can happen to anyone really. Scary. Definitely scary for sure. Yeah. Definitely scary. Bikes aren't for me personally. I think they're cool, but they scare me. I prefer cars. As I say, if I could have 2 dream cars, it would be a Nissan Skyline R32 GTR and a Nissan Shelby GT500 1967 that looks exactly like Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds that Nicolas Cage drives. If I was a multi-millionaire, they would be the 2 cars I would buy first. An R32 GTR and a 67 Shelby GT500 that looks like Eleanor. I would be a very happy man. Lee Pro said, GTST, lovely, rear-wheel drive, 400 brake horsepower Skyline. I'm guessing Stephen will like a Triumph. Yeah, I'm sure he will. Wow, GTST, you've kept that quiet. I know you did mention, I'm sure you did mention it in the past, but never elaborate. I mean, it's been so long since I've had all these comments that it's hard to remember, but nice. Have you ever thought about upgrading to a GTR? I know the difference in price is astronomical. Absolutely astronomical. Is that a R32 or an R33 or an R34, Lee? GTST. I'm going to guess it's an R32 if it's GTST. I'm just going to go and say R32 GTST. 400 horsepower though, lovely. Oh no, it might be an R33. Lovely. Do you drift it? Lewis said, I was waiting for my partner to come back in, so jumped on YouTube, saw you was live and started watching. She's back now, so going to be continuing at home with the Furies. Give us a message of your gamer tag. Thanks, Lewis. Appreciate your time, mate. I will certainly do that. I will make sure I give you a message of my gamer tag. Thanks for watching, mate. Go and enjoy the Furies. I'll be watching that later as well. Ray said, my favourite vehicle was a David Brown 995. I love riding that. I've never heard of that myself. I mean, I'm not a bike man, so I'm not surprised, but Stephen said, yeah, it's scary. On the road, you have to watch out for those boy racers in their GTIS, LOL. Yeah, well, you have to watch out for those boys in their Nismos, their 370Z Nismos. I've heard they're a bit of hooligans. No, I always have big respect for bikers. You have to be so careful. One thing I like to do with people on bikes is I always like to make eye contact with them when I'm like in a junction, so they know that I've seen them, because I've had a moped and I know what it's like. So when you're a biker and you can see that the driver has clearly clocked you and made eye contact with you, it's a nice feeling because it gives you that bit of reassurance that they're not going to suddenly pull out on you. But yeah, I'm just looking at the old coin capsule case. I'm very pleased to be getting rid of that. Very pleased to be getting rid of that. Okay, yeah, 15 people in live stream, 8 likes, 16 people now. Please hit that like button if you're enjoying this relaxed live stream format. Let me know if you want to talk more about investments or this general topic of anything really. My partner bought a Dyson Hoover yesterday. Over £500. Absolutely mental for a Hoover. I mean, I can't talk. I've got a lightsaber just above the camera here. That cost me over 500 quid. But yeah, it's a bloody good Hoover, but a lot of money. Stack Collector said, I'd like to give bikers room so that they do that, so they give you the thumbs up thing. Yeah, I love it when a biker goes like that. You know, when they overtake you and you pull over to the left, and when they stick their arm out and go, cheers, like a little acknowledgement that you saw them and you went left. I like doing that. But yeah, pretty cool. How's the Ray tractor? How's business going, Stack Collector? Are you busy? I know the weather's starting to take a turn at the moment, and I wonder how that affects you as a landscape gardener and tree surgeon. Does it make you less busy? Do you want to do less work because it's cold and wet? It's not really cold right now, is it? But yeah. I need to get back into reading my book. I started reading How to Own the World by Andrew Craig, and I'm just under halfway through. But I haven't read it for maybe 2 months. Terrible. And I miss reading it. But it's that initial getting back into it, that first few pages. I need to sort of allocate some time because I feel like I really increase my financial intelligence by reading those books. I've got Rich Dad Poor Dad there by Robert Kiyosaki. Absolutely loved that. My first ever book I finished. My first ever financial book I finished. Opened my mind up to what's possible. But How to Own the World by Andrew Craig is a lot more realistic and I'm really enjoying it. I just need to get back into it. Stack Collector said, very busy at the moment. Got a few jobs lined up. That's great, mate. Really pleased you're busy. Means the money's rolling in, which is what we like as stackers, collectors and investors. Even especially right now, because, you know, inflation is rife and everything like that, and cost of living. I think we've all noticed it. I certainly have. My mortgage is coming up for renewal in January or February, and I think I'm going to get hammered on the old 5-6% interest rates, which isn't going to be great for me. But yeah, you know, I can weather that storm for sure. Hopefully it doesn't hamper my investments too much and my savings per month. Yeah. Wonder if we're going to see any of the regular faces like Cobra appear in a live chat later. 16 people in the live stream. Awesome stuff. There we've got that piece that Stack Collector sent me. Wonderful Republic of Armenia. Noah Ark. Piece here. Looking at it off camera, that's not very helpful. Super cool. This is what I mean, all of this here is my collection piece. I would never have really bought this myself. Some of these I bought, actually, these bottom pieces, and then Stack Collector added to them. But I need to create my own side stack for these to separate them from my Bullion stack. Got another one there to add from Cranky Stacker. So yeah. What was your thoughts on the UFO investigation? Good question. Disappointing. Because it's kind of gone quiet and I knew it would. Bear with me, I've just got to get the iPhone charger, the battery's dying. I'm back. Yeah. There we go. Just get that removed. Sorry about that. Phone was dying. What was my thoughts on the UFO investigation? I was loving it. I believe in aliens. I don't think we're alone in the universe. I mean, how can we be? The Milky Way alone is insane. I think there is definitely loads of other life out there. Has other life come to Earth? I don't know. That's a real difficult one. I wouldn't be surprised if it has. I wouldn't be surprised if it hasn't. I wasn't surprised that it's gone quiet. I was disappointed that the mainstream media didn't pick it up and put it in the main like BBC News. It was all over really TikTok and Instagram that I saw. And now it's gone quiet, like hush hush. So who knows? In my opinion, I won't be satisfied until they give us actual major proof. You know, like a bloody video recording of Bob the Alien saying, yes, we're here, we're friendly or whatever. Until that time, I don't know. I don't really know how to take it. I think aliens are definitely real though, for sure. Whereas ghosts, devils, all that sort of stuff, no, don't believe in any of that, I'm afraid. Stephen, I'll be doing a new video this weekend. Shall I do a bar or a coin, gold or silver? I have the bug back. I think you should do a bar. If you have gold, I would say do fractional 1 gram gold bars. They always do very well. That's just my opinion. That's what I'd like to see anyway. World Money Wins. Oi! Thanks for joining World Money Wins. Really great to see you in a live stream. Stack Collector, show us your Unas, Stephen. Yes, because you've got like 400 500 Una bars. You showed me an email, sent me an email actually. That insane. That video would do very well. I would love to see it. World Money Wins, thumbs up. World Money Wins, howdy the Stack Collector. Hope you're doing well. WMW. Hope you're good. Thank you for spending the time with me on your Saturday evening. This is a very off-the-cuff live. Not planned, not promoted. I'm not feeling the best. I thought, sod it. I'm going to spend some time with you guys on Saturday afternoon. Ray, I think the UF thing was a distraction, but I'm on the fence as to whether they exist. Yeah, there was a lot of people saying that, and I can understand that. Why all of a sudden did they come out of nowhere and start talking about this? What else was going on in the world? Yeah. 50 Unas. 50. Unas, wow. I've got 2. I'd like 5, maybe. 4 or 5. 2's definitely not enough. Now I know why I can't get hold of any, because Stephen's got them all. What are your thoughts on the new moon landings? What new moon landings? Has there been new moon landings? Or am I living in a shelter? Really? New moon landings? You have to update me on that. Do I think the moon landings ever happened? No. No, I don't. Not in 1960 when they said they did it. Reason for that is they didn't even have the internet. I mean, signal and the power. How the hell could they get a rocket ship into space, contact them, speak to them, record? I mean, it's just unfathomable for the technology they had at the time. So I don't actually think that they made it to the moon, unfortunately, in 1960. I just don't see how it would have been done. It's a feat unbeknown to man, and the technology at the time, Jesus Christ, how, you know, I sometimes lose signal driving up the road. Do you know what I mean? And our iPhones now have more power than the first spaceship, satellite, you know, whatever it was. So, yeah. Good question, though. World Money Wins. I have 100 ounce. I have a 100 ounce Una. Wow. That's amazing. Are you not worried about that not being capital gains tax exempt and the size of it? Stack Collector, Orion, not yet. They're doing it soon. Holy crap. Is Orion, I take it, a private company like SpaceX and Virgin Galactic? I would love to see that. Stephen, I only have 1/4 ounce gold Brits, nothing smaller. Nice. I love 1/4 ounce gold Britannias. My favourite fractional gold to stack. Possibly even more than 1 ounce, because they're just a really happy medium between, you know, big money like a 1 ounce and the high premiums that you get with 1 gram. I think 1/4 ounce is the way forward, especially seeing like a tub of them full with 1/4 ounce fractional Brits. Unreal. And you know, gold doesn't milk spot, it doesn't tarnish. So Stack Collector, we're still figuring out how to leave Earth's lower orbit. Exactly. I'm glad you're on the same wavelength as me there. Ray said, you're a conspiracy theorist. Maybe. I never really thought about it. Yeah, maybe I am. I mean, as a kid, I always believed we'd gone to the moon. But as I've become older, I just think, how could they have done it, you know? How could they have done that? I just don't think it was feasible. Just don't think it was feasible. Plus, I've seen too much of, like, people debunking the old videos. Now we've got technology, we can figure out how things were done. You know, and I don't know. Aliens, yeah, I think they're real. Have they ever been here? Probably not. I don't know, maybe. How can I say that? I don't know. I wish they had, and I hope they have. But I just feel like if they have been here, how come we don't know about it? Surely you can't hide that. I don't know. Don't start me off with the pyramids of Great Egypt. How that's crazy. I love that, especially the pharaohs. Creative Precious Metals, CPM, welcome, mate. Really happy to see you in the live stream. That's awesome. Evening all. Hope all is well. Future investments. You sound poorly. Wish you well, bud. Yeah, I am a bit, mate. I'm not going to lie to you. I've got some Strepsil drink there. I've got throat numbing spray here. I'm not great. I didn't even plan to go live. I just had a couple of unboxings to do. Cobra Stacker was amazing and gave me a new capsule for my 1 kilo Britannia because I broke mine. Couldn't get hold of one. And Cranky Stacker sent me this through the Stack Collector. This 1922 piece dollar from the States, my first ever American piece. Really, really special. So we've done a couple of unboxings today. Stack Collector did a super chat of £5, being very generous, and everyone's putting a lot in the comments, so really, really nice. But yeah, I am a bit poorly, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm hoping all this chat isn't going to make my throat worse, but who cares. World Money Wins. Theory and Time. Fact. Yeah, very true. Joshua Fox, welcome to the live stream. Nice to see you. Haven't seen your name before. Had to sell a couple of sovereigns a few months back. Thoughts on replacing with 20 grand bar to avoid premiums? Bars are normally cheaper because they have lower minting costs and coins, but they're not capital gains tax exempt, so you've got to bear that in mind. Is that something you want to be happy? Will you be happy with that? I don't really like going bigger than 1 gram really with my gold bars, or 5 gram at that. Not to say that it's, you know, like I say, it's better to have some gold and silver than no gold and silver. So do what you want to do that makes you happy. And I think whatever you invest in, you're still putting yourself in a financially better position than if you don't. Maybe try not to get too bogged down into it. But if it was me, I wouldn't buy, what the fuck? I wouldn't buy a 20 gram bar. I would buy, I mean, how much does a 20 gram bar go for? Probably get a couple of quarter ounce gold bars and maybe some silver. Stephen said, I did have a tube of 1/10 ounce, but I sold them to a friend in Canada. Oh, okay, really interesting. I've not got any 1/10 ounce. The premiums are too high for me. Like I say, I prefer going for quarter, but really, really nice small fractional gold, especially if you buy it in bulk, I suppose. Ray said, I've become very cynical in my old age, I've got to say. Yeah, I think that's due to being wise. You know, they say you get wise as you get older. You know, although they say no, youth is no guarantee of innovation. And age is no guarantee of experience, but yeah, I think you do get wise as you get older. The Money Show, never seen you before. Very nice to see you in the chat. Love the name. There's a good film with George Clooney called The Money Show. Very random, but what's your take on the Dylan Dennis versus Logan Paul? I won't be paying for it. I won't be particularly going out of my way to watch it. I didn't even watch the Anthony Joshua fight, and up on my wall, out of shot, I've got a signed Anthony Joshua photo of when he fought, can't even remember his name. Come to me later. So yeah, I'll watch the highlights probably on YouTube, but I won't sit down to watch it. Not unless I've got absolutely nothing to do. World Money Wins. Hi, Creative Precious Metals. Having a board with myself. Very nice. CPM said. Stephen said, hi, CPM. Creative Precious Metals. Nice one. World Money Wins. Creative Precious Metals. Hi, Stephen. Creative Precious Metals. Hi, Stack Collector. Stack Collector. Hey, CPM buddy. Great to see you here, pal. Stack Collector. You're coming to the fair, aren't you, CPM mate? Thanks, Stack Collector. Joshua Fox. £1,006 at the moment. 1977 John Boy, welcome mate, thanks for watching the live stream. Did the tube of 1/10 ounce feel good in the hand jiggling around? I was going to get a tube of Coronation ones for £4,400-ish. Wow. Thanks for the advice, you're more than welcome. Thanks for leaving the comment. CPM said, Stack Collector, yes bud, I will be there. That's awesome. Future Investments was saying he's thinking about it. Yeah, I'm more than thinking about it. I think I'm more in favour of going than not. I really want to meet you guys in person. It'd be really special to put a face to a name and meet you guys and just have a nice time with like-minded investors. Ray said, used sovereigns are generally low premium costs. They're the best value in my opinion. Yeah, sovereigns, especially used ones, you do get good prices on those. CPM Stack Collector, that would be cool if future investment goes. Yeah, I'd love to meet you guys, so hopefully I do. Stack Collector said, every generation imagines itself to be more intelligent than the one that went before it and wiser than the one that comes after it. George, yeah, that's so true. So true. I agree. You know, I agree. You've said it spot on. I like the saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, comes to mind as well. As you get older, you think you're experienced enough not to learn something. It's just human nature, but I think we always are learning. And it's important not to close yourself off to that opportunity of learning. Stephen, stop playing with the 1 kilo Brit. You don't want to drop it. Yeah, I know. Just because you said that, I'm going to pick it up. I'm so lucky that Cobra sent me that. How nice. Do you know what's weird? When I dropped it, I had it wrapped in bubble wrap and several layers of plastic, and it's still cracked. But yeah, I mean, it's a kilogram of silver, isn't it? So it's got some weight to it, I suppose. 1977 John Boy said, Lighthouse do a 101 millimeter coin capsule that should fit the 1 kilogram coin. Awesome. I wish I knew that before, but Cobra's now sent me this in the post. Very, very nice of him. Ray said, the Stack Collector, don't send us down the Orwellian rabbit hole. Orwellian. I've never heard of Orwellian, I'm not going to lie to you. Let me search it up. Orwellian. 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 George Orwellian. Can't find much about him. Anyway, CPM said, future investments, glad you got that case from Cobra. Glad you got that case. Cobra is a top guy. He really is. He really is. He's had a big blast onto the precious metals YouTube scene, recently. And he's here to stay. One thing I liked about the case that he sent me, it's not one you can easily open, which is good for me because it stops me from fucking about with it. There you go, I swore. I'm going to say it. But it stops me from messing around with it because the harder it is for me to open, the less likely I am to open it. And at the end of the day, I don't want it to milk spot. I don't want it to get damaged. It's a very expensive piece, so yeah. Good to look after it for sure. 15 people in a live chat, 12 likes. If you haven't already, please click the live stream like button if you're enjoying it. Appreciate your support. Especially as I'm feeling ill and I'm still doing a live stream. My missus probably wants to watch something with me downstairs, so always putting you guys first. But I love it. I really do. Hope the quality and the audio is okay, guys. Let me know if you've got any issues. I wonder when we see 365 back on the YouTube content creation. He's been sorely missed for sure. Sorely missed. 16 people in the live stream. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Looks and sounds great, pal. Thank you for giving me the feedback. Really appreciate that. I'm just looking, there's some effects I can do here. Ooh. Dance party. Oh, look at these. When we get all dark and mysterious, I can put on the haunt filter. So we can talk about the old aliens and that. When we get old fashioned, I can put on the silver screen. When we get serious, I can put on the document one. Or the 8mm. When we get all fancy, I can put on the dance filter. And then when we go back to normal, I just put on no filter. Anyway, I'll stop messing about. All good on my end as well. Glad you're all well. Ray said, I have a play with my silver. Now and again, it's quite therapeutic. Yeah, it is. you know, you spend all that money, you want to play around with it. There's something weird about the silver aura and gold, the way it clangs together. It really is cool how it kind of just sits together. Wonder if I can press this together more. Awesome, awesome. I'm sure 365 will be back very soon. Yeah, hopefully. Very popular guy in the YouTube community, that's for sure. He's having a well-earned break though, while he can't put any content up. If you know what I mean. Yeah. Future investment. Love the ghost effect, bud. What was you using? I don't know, it's an effect. Let me go back. The ghost effect, what one did you mean? This one? Oh, this one. It's called Haunt. See how the Britannia looks on that. He's gonna drop it, I can't watch. Don't be mean. I'm not gonna drop it, I'm gonna hold it with 2 hands. Oh, Tommy's doing a feature. He wants to come and say hello. He's gonna drop it, I can't watch, you guys crack me up. Yeah, so what else is there on topic? Sorry I'm a little bit slow tonight. Normally I'm much more fluid. Do you guys want to see oh, Tommy's come and said hello.
Don't let him eat my food.
Yeah. I've got the wolf come and visit me. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry I'm not more fluid tonight, guys. I hope you don't mind. You know, I'm a bit ill, so this live wasn't planned. It was just an off the cuff. Tommy, come here. Tommy, come here. Come here. Just say hello. Just say hello. I like the horn effect. Yeah. Shall I put it back on? Tommy. He's eating the packaging from Cobra Stacker and Cranky Stacker. I have to move it. Tommy. Tommy. Sorry guys, I'll be with you in a second. Out. Out. Come on, out. So naughty. Yeah, the haunt effect is back on. It does look cool, doesn't it? That's a question on the haunt effect. Do you guys believe in ghosts? Do you believe in the devil? I'd really like to know your thoughts on that. I personally did as a kid. I believed in ghosts. But as an adult, I'm non-religious. I'm a bit of a skeptic. I don't believe in the devil. I don't believe in God, unfortunately. And I do not believe in ghosts. You could put me in a haunted house, a haunted castle, take me anywhere to the most haunted place in the UK, and I'll be happy to go there, spend their time on my own, because I just don't believe it. I don't think they're real. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, I hope I'm wrong when the time comes that we will pass and maybe I'm at the pearly gates and the God goes, mate, you were wrong. I am real. I'll go, sorry, I ate my words and I'm glad you are real. But as it stands, I'm not a believer. But do you believe in ghosts? I'd be really interested to know. Well Money Wins said, at least he isn't stealing your chicken again. Yeah, he had a whole tuna sandwich from me once. Well Money Wins, I do believe in God. That's cool. Very interesting. I knew there'd be a lot of people in here that actually do. Do you guys want to see Tommy? Tommy, come here. Come here. Tommy, come. Come. Come here. Come. Come. He doesn't want to be on camera. Come. I believe in God. Oh wait, let me go back to some of these questions. I never judge though. No worries if people do not believe. Yeah, that's really nice. Stephen said, I believe in God, so yes, I believe in the devil. That's a scary thought, isn't it? Lovely to believe in God, but that scares me. If you're a believer in the faith, the devil to me, if I was a believer, would freak me the hell out. The fact that as a believer, you believe he's real, something so evil, so horrible, that would be for me, quite worrying to think that it's real. Ouch, come on. Ouch, sorry, I've got to take Tommy out because he keeps eating everything. Down. Sorry about that. Right, back to the topic. I've got my attention with you now, so apologies. He's not a small dog, so he requires quite a bit of attention. I believe in God, so yes, I believe in the devil. No good without evil, unfortunately. Yeah, very true. I mean, it is a scary thought. But as I say, I'm not religious, so it doesn't scare me. But if I was a believer, I think it would worry me. Tommy needs to pee. He was eating all sorts of rubbish, and while I was on camera there, I was having to open his mouth and take it out from the back of his mouth. Love him. He's a little shit. Well, he's not little, he's massive, but good guard dog, though. I will say that. God, 13 people live. Appreciate you sticking with me. I know I'm not full of energy tonight. Maybe not quite my usual self. Normally I can't stop talking. So, yeah. As I say, this was completely off the cuff. My partner's cleaning downstairs as we speak. So, I'm not really in trouble for spending all this time up here anyway. I'm kind of out the way. So, doing this. Ray, I didn't really believe in God, but nowadays I'm not sure. Interesting. I know a lot of people do change their opinion on faith throughout the years. It's a reassuring thought that there is certainly something after life. There's a quote that I quite like, and it is a little bit morbid, but it is, I can't remember who it's from, maybe Confucius, but I could be wrong there, that you die twice. The first time is when you actually die, and the second time is when the very last person utters your name. And what I mean by that is somebody that knew you, not someone in life that just says the name, like your name, someone that says you as a person, your name. There will be a point in history, in the future, where you pass, and someone who knew you or knew of you through research will say your name for the very last time. And they say that's the last time, the second time you die, is when your name is muttered for the last time. And it's quite true, really, isn't it? Because unless you're the Queen of England or Gandhi or Genghis Khan or Tutankhamun or even Hitler, your name will kind of live on through history. But general public, we come and we go. And, you know, there will be a point where, you know, you can go back in your family tree, but only so far. And there would be a point, you know, in maybe 200 years from now that my relatives will be looking at the family tree and they will track back to me, for example, and they say my name for the very last time, and then no one says it after that ever again, and that's the second point you pass. So scary. I know it's a bit morbid, but kind of sobering thought as well. Stephen, okay, chaps, I'm going for a cuppa, then I'm going to Discord to insult my American friends. Thanks for joining, Stephen. Appreciate your time here, mate. Take care, buddy. Creation Precious Metals. I worry. CPM said, I worry about some humans more than ghosts. Yeah, that's true. Definitely we worry about humans more than ghosts. Yes, we've discussed this before. Very morbid, sorry. Steve the Joker Bruce, when your memory is finally gone. Yeah, it's true. Interesting, never heard of that theory. Take care, Stephen, said Stack Collector. See you, Stephen. Take care, buddy. Yeah, sorry the live chat got a bit morbid, team. Went on a bit of a tangent there. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be live. Let me know if you want me to stay live or if you're hopping off soon. This wasn't planned at all. I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. But it wasn't planned. But yeah, I'm enjoying having this topic and conversation with you all. Yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. I'm going to have one of those sweets. You can definitely tell I'm not well because I am absolutely boiling. Absolutely boiling. Hopefully I'll recover. I hope you've all got lovely stuff planned for the weekend. whether you're going to be relaxing, chilling, doing some DIY. I hope you'll have a really nice chilled weekend. I'm waiting till I get some more capital so I can buy some more silver bars, as I say. I'm hoping to be able to sneak some away from Cobra Stacker and buy some of those 2023 1-ounce silver bars from him. They're absolutely stunning. Like I said, I want to fill my coin capsule case on the bottom row with silver bars, and then the rest will be Britannia coins, whether they're Coronation Britannias or generic Britannias, but just Britannias for weight value. CPM said, having a G&T whilst watching. Love that. Gin and tonic, very, very nice. Not much of a drinker myself, you guys may have noticed. I very rarely, if ever, have a drink in my videos. Not because I'm against drinking. I go out with my pals on the weekend, and not that long ago I went clubbing, which is unusual for me these days. You know, I'm 27, so it's more of a younger person thing. But yeah, I'm not really a day drinker though. I don't really sit in the evening and have a drink. It just doesn't interest me too much. But yes, if you guys want to see Tommy, I'll show you. There he is. Tommy. Tommy. Tommy.
Hey.
Tommy. Come here. Come here.
He's something downstairs.
Tommy. Oh, there's a nose. Tommy. Let me come. Come here. Tommy, come. Come. Come here. No, he's busy, he's not interested. CPM said the gold version of the Dragon Bar is very nice too. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. I've asked Tavex if they'd send it to me, and they've agreed. They're going to send it to me for review, and if it wasn't for them not being capital gains tax exempt, I would buy one. I absolutely love it. It's probably my favourite piece I've ever seen. Not only is it the 2023 Dragon Bar, but it is gold bullion, and the design is absolutely stunning. I mean, the gold just looks unbelievable, and yeah, you're right, it's very, very nice. But I'll be reviewing that soon. I'm so lucky that I'm able to do that without actually having to buy it as well. CPM said GSD is best breed ever. Well, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm biased as well. I absolutely love them. I love Newfoundlands as well. Really, really cool dogs, Newfoundlands. My house isn't big enough for a Newfoundland though. Barely big enough for him. He's absolutely massive. Yamayo welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining. Having a bit of a relaxed chit chat today. All things investing and general topics. So yeah. 16 likes. Thanks for liking the live stream, guys. Appreciate it. CPM's having a G&T.
Wow.
Not sure what Stack Collector's doing. Probably chilling in his nice new house. Black Lab Guardian Motorcycle said, yeah. Do like a Black Lab. Thanks for tuning in, Guardian Motorcycles. Black Labs are epic. One of the world's best dogs, if not the best dog, for being friendly and gentle. Labradors are known for their calm demeanour and friendliness. Tommy's going mental. Whoa, whoa! Whoa. Do you guys test silver and gold with acids? No. I buy all of my bullion from online bullion dealers. So I don't Tommy. I don't worry about that because it's all from bullion dealers. So I never have to worry that it's non-genuine. I don't buy from eBay. I don't even buy from the Silver Forum. So for that reason alone, I feel comfortable enough not to worry. I wouldn't really want to be putting acid on my precious metals anyway. Stack Collector said, Tommy, I don't use acids, Ray. Too invasive. Yeah, I agree. CPM said, if you could spend 1,000 on a stock other than the S&P 500, what would you choose for your investments?
Sorry.
Good question. Give me a moment. £1,000. Christ. What do I believe in? Something to do with artificial intelligence. I'd have to research it, but I think that's a massive thing going forward. Artificial intelligence. And something to do with electric cars. Maybe Tesla. Maybe a car manufacturer. Something like that. Yeah. Good question, though. No. Tommy! Can you take him away, please?
I'll try.
Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, good question. I think I'm going to go off shortly live, because I'm running out of things to talk about. I'm struggling to... Tommy. Guardian Motorcycle said, any advice on removing yellow stains from your silver coins? Yeah, you can use pencil rubbers on a pencil and gently rub the milk spots off. Be warned that it does leave micro scratching. I mean, you can't see it with your eye normally if you're gentle, but a bullion dealer might pick it up when you sell it if they look under it through a magnifying glass. I've used it before and it did get rid of milk spots. If you're looking at cleaning up collective pieces, currency, you can use baking soda with a bit of tin foil and water in a bowl and gently use that to abrasive it off, and it does work. Nivered for sure. Stack Collector, I'm off to bed, buddy. I'm slabbing tomorrow. Been amazing live there, pal. Great to see you get your peace dollar. Thanks for joining, Stack Collector. Appreciate it, mate. Really nice to have you here on the live stream. I think on that note, it is late. I am tired. I'm not really that healthy right now. I'm a bit ill. I'm also going to call it a night. Thank you to everyone for supporting me on this live stream. 10 people pretty much consistently throughout, 17 likes. Yeah, I need to go and get some rest. And thank you for your comments. Thank you for your donation and super chat, Stack Collector. Thanks to CPM, Creative Precious Metals, CPM, Steve the Joker, Guardian Motorcycles, Yamio, World Money Wins, Stephen, you guys, unreal, Ray, World Money Wins again, you name it, Lee, 1977 Johnny Boy, Joshua Fox. I appreciate all of your support. Sorry if I didn't mention you, the Money Show. Means a lot to take your time to watch the live stream with me. Sorry it hasn't been the most thrilling. But again, it was an off-the-cuff live. CPM said, the Stack Collector, take care. I'm off too. Have fun, guys. Take care. Future investments. Wish you better, bud. Thank you very much. Ray said, have a good weekend. Steve said, later. Glad to have caught the stream. Hope you feel better. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you all in the next live stream. Take care. Bye-bye, guys.